The beginning of 2022 will signal over a year since the PS5 and Xbox Series X took video games to the 9th generation of consoles. Developers have had plenty of time to chew the fat and harness the power of the consoles to create immense AAA experiences. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the top 15 new upcoming games in February 2022. So without further ado, let's get started. Horizon Forbidden West. Release date February 18, 2022. Horizon Forbidden West was originally meant to be PlayStation's big exclusive game for the holiday 2021 season, but the tough decision was made to push its release date back. This leaves PlayStation without any major exclusive game releases for the holiday 2021 window, but it should allow Guerrilla Games to better polish Horizon Forbidden West and ensure that it lives up to the high bar set by its predecessor when it launches on February 18, 2022. Before we move on to the new upcoming game in February 2022, like this video, smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell right now. If you don't, you'll get banned playing these games. Dying Light 2, release date February 4, 2022. The long-awaited sequel to the hit 2015 survival adventure game Dying Light 2 promises to bring back more parkour zombie survival action that made the first such a breakout success. Offering more open-world exploration, the player must scavenge, forge friendships and weapons, and deal with both friendly and hostile forces. As with the first Dying Light, players need to make the most of the precious daylight before night strikes, as the undead gets a bit more fidgety and murderous. Life is Strange Remastered Collection. Release date February 1, 2022. Return to Arcadia Bay and experience two award-winning Life is Strange games like never before. Remastered visuals and animation breathe new life into the great cast of characters and gripping stories. Destiny 2: The Witch Queen. Release date February 22, 2022. Since the release of the first Destiny game in 2014, Bungie has made sure to support its MMO looter-shooter hybrid games with annual expansions. Bungie is breaking for that pattern with the upcoming Witch Queen expansion, as it won't launch for the game until February 22, 2022. However, it should be well worth the wait for fans, as Destiny 2's Witch Queen expansion is set to add a ton of substantial content to the game. Notably, the Destiny 2 Witch Queen expansion will add weapon crafting, which should keep Guardians plenty busy as they dive into the new story content. The Witch Queen story will see players go up against the titular Witch Queen Sabaton as they battle it out in a campaign that Bungie is hyping up by comparing it to other big shooter games on the market like Doom and Halo. Storyteller, February 1, 2022. With Storyteller, you are the one writing the stories. Start with the title, characters, and setting, and create your own twist on stories familiar and new. Sifu. Release date February 22, 2022. Slowcap's martial arts game Sifu has been turning heads since its reveal due to its punchy, brutal melee combat and unique art style. The game was originally expected to be released this year, but the developers pushed it back to February 22, 2022. Sifu's release date delay may be disappointing news to some fans, but this should hopefully mean that the final product is better than it would have been if it were rushed out to meet a deadline. Maglam Lord. Release date February 4, 2022. Maglam Lord takes you on an adventure that involves forging magic swords. The protagonist is a demon lord who once ran rampant and can mutilate and destroy even such high-ranking beings without question. Was strongly viewed by both sides as the enemy of the world. Eventually, the demon lord became surrounded by an alliance of gods and demon lords. However, by his loyal retainer, he managed to escape from danger and went into a deep slumber to recover. Saints Row. Release date February 25, 2022. One of the biggest announcements of Gamescom opening night live was the reveal of the Saints Row reboot from Volition, which seems to be a return to the franchise's roots. Instead of the over-the-top storylines from the later games involving superpowers and things of that nature, the new Saints Row is once again about the criminal underworld, as the titular Saints gang attempts to take territory from rival gangs in a southwestern USA town. King Arthur: Knight's Tale. Release date February 15, 2022. Based on the Arthurian mythology, King Arthur: Knight's Tale is a turn-based tactical role-playing game, a unique hybrid between turn-based tactical games and traditional character-centric RPGs. King Arthur Knight's Tale is a modern retelling of a classic Arthurian mythology story filtered through the dark fantasy tropes, a twist on the traditional tales of chivalry. Evil Dead: The Game. Release date February 2022. Last year at the Game Awards, fans of the Evil Dead franchise were pleased to learn that it would be receiving a brand new and wholly original video game, simply titled Evil Dead: The Game. Described as a co-op and PvP multiplayer game, it was originally scheduled to release at some point in 2021. Unfortunately, earlier today it was announced that the game would have to be pushed back to February 2022. But aside from some additional polish, the reason for the delay is so the team can add an important feature. The King of Fighters 15. Release date February 17, 2022. Shatter all expectations. The new 15 that transcends everything since its debut in 1994. The KOF fighting game series has been driving the world to the excitement with its appealing characters and unique game system. 6 years have passed since the last title in the series, and now KOF 15 surpasses all of its predecessors in terms of graphics, systems, and online experience. Vampire: The Masquerade Swan Song. Release date February 2022. Swan Song will be set in 21st century Boston and revolves around 3 characters under the rule of a vampire prince attempting to reinstate the Camarilla sect and their devotion to keeping vampires secret. The trailer shows a shootout that will begin the game, giving the players the mission to uncover the identity of the person or vampire behind the attack. Like Bloodlines 2, Swan Song will deal with how different vampires deal with the eponymous masquerade of vampires blending into the human world and those who violate it. Total War Warhammer 3. Release date February 17, 2022. The cataclysmic conclusion to the Total War Warhammer trilogy is coming. Rally your forces and step into the realm of chaos, a dimension of mind-bending horror where the very fate of the world will be decided. Will you conquer your demons or command them? Monark. Release date February 22, 2022. Could you face yourself and the threats around you to save the ones you love? Shin Mikado Academy is engulfed in a madness-inducing mist, and only you can save everyone inside. Develop your ego to break the pacts set by the pack bearers and remove the corrupting mist. And finally, we have our top 15 pick, Atelier Sophie 2, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream. Release date February 25, 2022. One of the stories experienced throughout the alchemist Sophie's many adventures as she continued her travels after leaving her hometown of Kirchen-Bell. This is Sophie's adventure as she searches for her friend Plakta in the dream world Erde Wage, where they become separated, and shows the bonds she forms with the people she meets and passing of hearts. February 2022 isn't usually a traditionally big month for the video game industry, but it seems next February will be on par with the more traditional big months like October and November. We'll have a much better idea of just how significant February 2022 will be when it comes to new video game releases in the months ahead. So, fans should keep an eye out for special events like Nintendo Direct presentations, PlayStation State of Play shows, and definitely be sure to tune in to the Game Awards in December, as it's sure to be full of world premiere game announcements and reveals. So, are you ready for these games next year? Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section below.
If you like this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. To learn more about Anserly and Anserly tokens, check out the links in the description.